Have you heard of this ancient Roman dating advice? I personally believe that it's more relevant today than it was 2,000 years ago. The advice itself comes from a poem called the Ars Amatoria, which means the art of loving. Maybe you've heard of it. It's a work by Ovid, the most famous, cheeky and skilled Roman poet writing under the Emperor Augustus. Ovid is famous for his love poetry, the Amores, and also his great epic work, the Metamorphoses, which talks about changes of shape. If you've read Stephen Fry's work Mythos, it's incredibly similar. The Ars Amatoria was Ovid's most scandalous work, and why was this? It's because Ovid advocated for affairs, for extramarital relationships, and this went directly against Augustus's moral reforms, a law called the Lex Julia de Adulteris Coascendis, which directly prohibited against affairs between Roman people. Also, as you may know, Ovid was exiled partly because of this poem. So what is the advice in this poem? Well, in the Ars Amatoria there are 2 books giving advice to men and 1 book giving advice to women. Ovid's advice is quite far-ranging. He advises women on how to wear makeup properly, and for men, he talks about how to write letters to women and how to behave at dinner with them. But Ovid's most important and timely advice is that if you want to meet people, either men or women, you have to go out into Rome, you have to go out into the city and be in public life. Ovid says that it's in society where the opportunities for meeting people present themselves. He particularly mentions big events like going to the theatre, covis venare theatris, he says, which means to hunt in the curved theatre. He also mentions going to the races and other events where people go to look at other people and to be looked at themselves. Spectatum veniens spectentur ut ipsae in Latin. Surely you agree with me that this advice about going out in society is more relevant today than it was back then, seeing as our society is becoming more focused on technology, more on the online world, and dating apps are so important right now. This is part of the reason why I love Ovid and what I think true genius is in an artistic sense. The idea to write and express ideas that are perennial, that transcend their particular era. What do you think about this? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.